Good morning, children. Very good morning. Today I want to start second lesson science. Second lesson science subject parts of plant. What is the name of the lesson? Parts of plant. For which class? Third standard. For third standard children, I want to start a second lesson, new lesson, parts of plant. Open your classwork and write the date 6 August month. Today day is Thursday. Understood? Now open your reader, page number 191. Page number 191, parts of plant. Page number 191, parts of plant. Okay. Now see, you see so many kinds of plants around us. Look closely at any plant and you will find that it has two main parts, the root and the shoot. Okay, let us learn more about each part. Plant. Okay, root. You can't see the roots of a plant because they grow under the ground. They spread downwards, holding the plant in place and sucking up water and minerals from the soil. Okay, many plants have a main taproot with tiny bunches of roots growing out from it. These bunches of roots are called fibrous roots. Some plants have a taproot with fibrous roots attached to it. Some plants, however, have only fibrous roots that grow from the end of the stem. See, parts of plant. Parts of plant means when you are seeing around surrounding to the trees or plants, we are seeing many different parts of the plant. In that plant, two types are there. First is root, second shoot. Root and shoot. Plants having two parts, that is root, shoot. What do you mean by root and what do you mean by shoot? See. This is a roots, right? This is a root part. Root. Shoot. Shoot means upper part. Okay. This is a upper part. Upper part of the plant we call it as shoot. Understood? Upper part of the plant we call it as shoot. What we call? Shoot, root. The plant is having two parts. One is root, shoot. Two parts. Root and shoot. First we going to study about root. This is a root part. What do you mean by root? Root means root is having so many branches. So many branches are there. Okay, in that root, two parts are there. Two parts of root. First is tap root. Second is fibrous root. Second is fibrous root. Fibrous root. Tap root and fibrous root. Two parts of root. In that root only we are having two types. First is tap root, fibrous root. What is the use of root? First we come to know that what is the use of roots. Root is mixed with the soil, right? Root is mixed with the soil. Soil is having so many minerals present in it. In that soil, so many minerals are present. When we pour the water, the root will absorb the water also. The root will absorb the water part and some minerals and water, that stamina, that energy gives to this shoot part. Gives to this shoot parts. The energy will move upwards. Understood? When we are pouring the water, the root will absorb the water and mix it with the soil. In that soil some minerals are there which present that minerals and water move upward direction. It gives the energy to the shoot part. Understood? This is a use of the root, and root is having two parts. Two part means first one tap root, fibrous root. In the tap root, see the reader, many plants have main taproot with tiny bunches of roots growing out from it. These bunches of roots are called fibrous roots. Many plants having tap root means only tiny bunches. Only tiny bunches means small branches. Only small branches, that we call it as tap root. Fibrous roots, the bunches of roots means so many bunches are there in this root, like this. So many bunches means it is a fibrous roots. Fibrous, fibrous root. So many branches, bunches of roots. So many bunches of roots, that we call it as fibrous root. What do you mean by tap root? Tap root means the root having tiny branches, means small branches it is having. So we call it as tap root. Fibrous root means so many branches are there, like see, it is a fibrous root. Okay, just you see here root part. It is a root part here, see. It is a root part. This is a root part. Okay, this is a root part. This is a shoot part. Upper side is shoot part. This is root part. This is shoot part. Understood? And this root we call it as tap root. What we call? Tap root. See here, only single, it is only single like stem, see it is. This we call it single root, but tiny branches means small bunches are there. So we call it as tap root. We call it as tap root. Understood? Okay. So next we will go for next page 192. Page number 192. Page number 192. See. Each root has little root hairs and a cap on its tip. That process it as it pushes through the soil. See, means this root part, it absorbs the soil which present having some minerals and water also absorb. It moves upward to give the strength to this plant. Understood? So next we go for shoot. Next we go for shoot part. Next we go for shoot part. Shoot part. Second is shoot part. Shoot. See the reader, the part of the plant that you see above the ground is called shoot part. I already told this. It is above the ground. Above the ground. Above the ground. This is a shoot part. It is a root part. This is a shoot part. Above the ground. The plant which present above the ground is called shoot part. What do you see on the shoot? You see the stem. The stem is like the backbone of the plant. This we call it as stem. It is a backbone of the plant. Which is a backbone of the plant? If somebody asks me, so you should tell stem. Backbone of a plant. Stem is a backbone of the plant. This stem will see above the ground in the shoot part. Next, it holds the plant upright above the ground, and next it bears the branches, leaves, flower, fruits, etc. The stem has another job. It grows upwards and reaches for the light. Understood? Do you know what happens to the water and minerals that are sucked up by the roots? They grow up, they go up the stem to the leaves. Do you know how? The stem has tubes that take the water and minerals to the leaves. Let us now learn about the other parts of the plant. Walk into the garden and collect as many as leaves you can. All the leaves are same size and shape. Is it? No. Some leaves are different in shape and size. Okay. See here, root part is having when we pour the water and soil present in the form of minerals, water and minerals mixed here, and this water and minerals move upward direction like this, move upward direction through the stem pipe. It is like a pipe, move in a upward direction and gives energy to leaves, fruits, flowers and for every parts of the plant. Give energy to the shoot part, that water and minerals gives energy to all the parts of a plant through the stem only, through the stem. See, it is like a pipe. Stem is a backbone of the plant, means this pipe is a backbone of the plant. Understood? So many parts are there: leaves, bud, flower, fruits, seeds. For all the parts of the plant, the stem will supply the energy by roots. Okay, and why the stem will grow in upward direction? Why the stem always grow like upward direction? Because to reach the sunlight, it want to take the sunlight for plants to survive their life. Why the stem will grow upward means to reach the sunlight, to take the sunlight, to prepare their food. Understood? And here so many, when we are walking in a garden, we are seeing so many plants, different types of plants, and that leaves also having different shape and size, right? Some leaves are like this. Is it? Some leaves are like this. Some are like this. So many different types of leaves. Different types of leaves are there in the garden. Observe a leaf closely. What are the parts you see? A leaf has a flat and broad part, that is called leaf blade. So many leaves are there. The end part, this end part, this is a end part of the leaf. What we call it as leaf blade. What we call leaf blade. Leaf blade. Blade. What we call leaf blade. Flat means it is a flat outer layer, that we call it as leaf blade. Okay. And the leaf blade has a veins in the middle called main vein. This we call it as main vein. Call it as main vein or mid vein. Mid vein. We call it as mid vein. Here it is a mid vein. See. Main vein or mid vein. Here it is a mid vein. Understood? And you can see a number of side veins branching out from the main vein. Veins carry water and minerals within a leaf. They are tiny openings on the underside of each leaf. They are called stomata. What we call stomata. See, these are the small veins. We are having some nerves in our body, no? Like that only. This is a mid vein and these are the branches of veins. Branches of veins. These small lines are there, no? Veins means branches. Branches of veins. Why these veins are useful? Because it absorbs the water and minerals through how they are going upward, means it will absorb from this stem part. That veins will absorb the water and minerals from the stem part. Understood? See, the veins are there, no? These are the veins. Veins will absorb the water and minerals. It absorb water and minerals from the stem part. Understood? Vein will help us to helps the plant to absorb the water and minerals to prepare the food. Understood? And the leaf is having a downside, means down here. Down means here. Last, see. Here small openings, we call it as each leaf, means when each leaf is having a small openings, we can't see, we may see in a higher classes through the microscope, okay. Small parts are there, that we call it as stomata part. What we call? Stomata part. Stomata. What we call it as? Stomata, see. Here. Back side. Here openings of the life is called a small openings are there here, we can't see, we will see through the microscope when you are coming for higher classes. That stomata is used to absorb the, what you are observing? Carbon dioxide. The stomata part will absorb the carbon dioxide. Understood? Plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen through these holes. That stomata part is having some holes in the downside. It is having some small holes like this, small holes downside, okay. That part is called stomata. Stomata, it will absorb the carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen. It is like a nose of the plant, nose of the leaf. It will absorb the carbon dioxide, it will inhale the carbon dioxide and exhale the oxygen for us. Understood? This is today's topic. Next continue lesson we will teach in a next class. Okay, just you draw the parts of the plant in a classwork. Thank you.